Hello, Alistair.
Hello, Dotty.
Welcome back. How long's it been?
About 3 months.
About 3 months.
Just over.
Sweet. So, we're following our original intention, our original mission statement to not be big, weekly or serious.
Yeah, this is true. I think what we're aiming for, like 2 a year, so...
Something like that. So, I think now's the time for the sting. Are we going to use the same bit of music as last time or not?
I quite like the bit of music. Like, I didn't think I was going to, but I did.
Yeah.
So, it might be the same bit.
That was great. We really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's been stuck in my head ever since last time.
Yeah, sure. Like, why not?
Right, first segment, the name game is underway. We've received a list of names from our fans.
Yeah, it's a long list.
It's a very long list, and we've sifted out 2 very special names to us. We have Brian Stoatman and Eris Headwarden.
Some good names.
Yeah, and now we need to devise a competition to decide who's going to get what name.
Yeah. Well, last time we did rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
Which I believe people enjoyed the audio-only version of that.
Yeah, that was good.
But today... What can we do today?
How about we think of a product...
Yeah.
And like we try and guess the price. The person most accurate wins.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what are we buying today?
Okay. What about...
How about the Oxford English Dictionary?
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's the going rate for the Oxford English Dictionary? I'm going to go $13.99.
You really think it's that expensive?
I think it might be that expensive.
Okay.
Proper fat boy like that one up there.
What, your Japanese dictionary?
Yeah.
Is that what we're guessing for, or just the Oxford
No,
English
the Oxford
dictionary?
English
Okay.
Dictionary.
No, I'm going to say like £8.
Are we going to a special website that we usually buy
Can we
books
trust
from?
Amazon? Waterstones, who we're not endorsed by the way.
Yeah, we'll go with Waterstones. I'm not sure Waterstones will sell us a dictionary, but...
Why? Because you're banned from Waterstones.
Shut up. Right. Oxford English Dictionary. What was your guess?
£8.
My guess was $13.99. It's that one, isn't it?
Yeah, paperback Oxford English Dictionary.
Your guess was £8?
Yep.
$7.99. Well done. You get to pick the name.
Excellent.
Which name are you going to be? Are you going to be Brian Stoatman or are you going to be Eris Headwarden?
I think Brian Stoatman is the superior name.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't want to be Eris Headwarden.
Would you not?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so what's so special about Brian Stoatman?
Well, that's an interesting question. Mass hoarder.
Mass hoarder.
Mass hoarder.
What does he hoard?
Anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You name it. You walk into his house and like it's all there. You've got newspapers. You've got car parts. You've got what else have you got?
What's the biggest thing he's hoarded?
Oh, the biggest thing. For some reason, he has like an elephant statue, but like to scale elephant statue, but maybe like half size.
Oh, right, okay. So what's that probably like? It won't be like as much as like 10 foot to the head, will it?
No.
So it'll be like...
It has to live outside.
Oh, right, okay.
Still, but because it's still quite large. But
he could have like if the house were more empty, he could have it as a kitchen decoration.
He could.
Like fill it up with skewers and use it as a massive mug tree.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. Were you suggesting like using the tusks as like a mug tree?
Yeah, it could be alright.
Yeah.
You know what you could do if you had a really big one, you'd like hang 2 giant frying pans between its like back legs, and that could be his nuts.
You could do that. I'm not sure why anyone would.
Brian Stoatman would.
You might be right. Brian Stoatman would do that.
You know who else has a terrible taste for interior design?
Oh, go on.
Eris Headwarden.
Oh yeah.
Shock him. Yeah, everything is orange.
Wow. Do you think maybe it's too much orange then?
It could be too much orange. Orange carpet, orange walls, orange ceiling, but there's just a massive kind of white line in the middle of the ceiling through all the corridors and the rooms, where as he steps into a room he obviously has to duck to get through a door frame because he's so tall, and his head has skimmed away the top layer of paint.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He always walks the exact same path, so it's just right down the middle of like every room.
He's a man of routine. He does the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Like he wakes up at like 6:30 in the morning, goes for a pack of smoky bacon crisps. Like not a bag of crisps, but a pack of bags.
Well, like a 6-pack or like a 12-pack?
12-pack, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Right, the man's a complete hooligan. So yeah, he rolls out of bed, he eats his crisps, he leaves the room like bag in hand. What does what does Eric's headboard start his day with? He'll brush his teeth, of course. It's a critical part of the day.
Yep, and then
Have a wash, and then he'll just go out for a walk.
Yeah.
And he just walks and walks and walks.
Forever.
Yeah, he'll go up to motorway overpasses and just egg cars.
Wow.
And he'll spend his entire day doing that, pretty much until somebody comes along and like starts trying to tell him off, or like police come and.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like a bit of an arse, to be honest.
He is a bit of an arse, but tell you what, he's really friendly. He God, I haven't got a follow up for this. Wait for it. The good thing about Eric's headboard is that he's actually a very, very high level security consultant. He does 1 or 2 days a week for the MOD.
Can you tell us what he does, or is that top secret?
That is top secret, classified, and all that other stuff.
That's a shame. But there must be rumours.
There are rumours, and I think that just to hear them would make your hair curl, to be honest, Brian.
So we won't be telling the rumours then?
We won't be telling them.
Okay, so sorry listeners, no rumours for you about Eris.
You'll have to make them up and submit them to us. What is it that Eris Headwarden does in his pursuit of
money
and, well, defending the government? We don't even know what government he works for.
This is true. Could be any of them.
Oh, no, wait, I did say the MOD, didn't I? No, you know what? Never mind. He works for the government. We don't know which government.
A government.
He works for a government. He's very well paid. He's sufficiently well paid that all he has to do is live off of crisps and orange gin.
Orange gin's pretty nice, though.
Orange gin's all right.
So
I can go with that.
It's not necessarily a bad life.
We're not endorsed by Orange Gin.
Or Smoky Bacon Crisps.
Yeah. Obviously, the best ones are made by...
Runners.
Who obviously sponsor Eris Headwarden because he goes out for a run. On our way, he goes out for a walk. It's weird that that crisp would be called Runners, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Especially when over in America they call them Crouch.
Yeah.
Crouches.
Yeah, they do, you're right. Yeah, it's odd how, like, between countries, like, the same company would have 2 different names. It's very weird.
Like at the Argent company, Ocelot, who in America is called Hatchet.
Yeah, that's another interesting example of that. Again, we're not endorsed by either of those companies that definitely exist.
So do you think that Brian would be interested in perhaps, because obviously Eris keeps all his old like crisp wrappers. Eris has got like crisp wrappers dating back to the 1970s.
Yeah, I could believe that. Do you reckon Brian might be interested in buying them? Is that maybe something as a hoarder? Do you think?
I think so. I think for the right price.
Yeah.
I think Brian and Eris could probably come to some agreement.
Yeah, I think you'd be right. But I don't know if Brian would look after them properly, because, like, he's a hoarder, but he's obviously, as a hoarder, it's like you just start piling stuff up. So it's like stuff at the bottom kind of gets ruined.
Well, at least you can guarantee they'd be laid flat for a little bit.
This is true, yes. They would be flattened out, though. But so, yeah, that'd be okay, actually.
He could just lay them on top of his mattress.
Yes. He could sew them together into some sort of quilt.
That'd be... Imagine a quilt out of old, empty...
Can you imagine every time you roll over and it just crinkles?
But also that like thin film of oil left from all the crisps, like against your skin.
Like, even worse if you were to like open the bag up and like, so you've got one side which is the outside, and then the other side is the inside, the shiny bit, and it's like that nice, filmy oil.
You would full on just slip out of bed like every morning, like a weird bar of soap person.
It's not very nice to think about, actually.
No, it's not. We should move on.
We should, absolutely. What's segment 2?
What's segment 2? Segment 2 is...
an article that we have prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, we definitely proofread an article ahead of time.
Yeah.
On one of our favoured absurd, satirical paperwork websites. Let's try and find something that isn't about a certain man slapping another certain man on television.
Oh, yes. We won't mention that. To be fair, people are probably tired of hearing about that. It's like, I don't know if you've spent much time on social media, but it's all people have spoken about for the last 3 days, and it's a bit boring. And
now we're talking about it.
Yeah, and we don't know when this is even going to come out. We could be talking about this 2 months after the event has happened.
Well, the time of recording is the 1st of April.
Yep.
This might come out on the 1st of July. Everybody could have forgotten about it. We might bring it back up, and then people might stumble upon a new detail. And
possibly, or this might show how dated this really is. Yeah.
Well, somebody might have gotten an extra picture of the back of a certain person's head by now to show their very real reaction.
Yes.
And shared insight into that. What an absolute nerd of nonsense that was.
Right. That was a good waste of 5 minutes of our time watching that video to see that person's reaction, and it was just the back of their head.
Mm-hmm. Unmoving.
Yeah.
It's like they watched what happened and then continued to watch, and that's a reaction.
Yeah, I was going to say, does watching count as a reaction?
No, it's not. It's just not. There's no discernible element of interpretation there, is there?
No. So.
Right. This is a message of hope.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
This is a bit of us this week.
Absolutely.
New studies show that all injuries past age 25 are permanent.
I can believe it. Richmond. Several medical reports released early this morning state that any and all injuries sustained after the age of 25 will be with the person for the rest of their life, according to apologetic sources.
And here's a quote. Most people don't realise this, but our studies indicate that once you turn 25, your body basically decides it's had enough with trying to fix the things that you keep wrecking, explained Professor of Internal Medicine Gillian Schumacher, MD. Is it Shoemaker? Schumaker. I'm very sorry, Gillian, if I've mispronounced your surname. As an ageing individual, people should be taking extra care of their bodies and limiting their exposure to risk-taking activities and behaviours, which, right around 30, can include anything from attempting to tie your shoes while standing up, sitting with your knee bent for too long, and simply sleeping weird. Have you slept weird recently at all, Brian?
I mean, I was telling you the other day, my legs have been gammy when I'm sleeping, but that was actually okay last night, so... Maybe I've fixed that by sleeping more. I don't know.
Who knows?
But gammy legs are, a common issue.
That's not... Yeah, I too have a gammy leg.
People from around the country who thought they had until they were at least 60 until this sort of shit started happening are disappointed, yet relieved to understand the study's findings.
I only bent down to pick up a few of my son's loose Hot Wheels and my spine made a new and unfamiliar sound, stated 31-year-old mum and person who now regularly Googles glucosamine chondroitin benefits, Lauren Hughes. Now if I want to sleep on my back, I have to shove a pillow under my arse in a very specific folded up position, or I wake up the next day and my spine feels like a fucked up slinky. I'm like barely 30 and I need a chiropractor after every grocery trip. But I guess that's how it goes. Why doesn't anyone tell you this? Despite such findings, some people who still feel young at heart are quick to dismiss the facts.
My doctor says that a man my age should start thinking about changing hobbies, but I really don't think that's necessary, said 37-year-old climber and regular stimulant consumer Greg White. I'm working on no-feet bouldering, so it's actually super helpful that I can already pop my shoulder in and out of its socket, which is good for staying flexible if you ask me. Plus, if anything went wrong, I knew a guy who has kratom. Kratom?
I have no idea.
So I should be able to bounce back in no time.
What the hell is kratom?
We'll Google that afterwards.
We will. At the time of her interview, Dr. Schumacher mentioned that if patients were going to be in a near-fatal accident, then they should try to do so before they hit their late teens, or at least while still covered by their parents' insurance.
America.
Oh, America. We love you, America. All right, so...
Kratom.
What on earth is kratom? Let's find out. We're at the educational segment. Kratom, it is a plant... Mitragina speciosa is a tropical evergreen tree in the coffee family native to Southeast Asia. It is indigenous to Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar and Papua New Guinea, where it has been used in herbal medicine since at least the 19th century. Kratom has opioid properties and some stimulant-like effects. Well, that'll help with shoulder dislocations, I promise you that. We are not endorsing drug taking.
No.
Even if some people might think it's great.
Yeah, well, does this fall under that, it's natural, so therefore it must be fine for you?
I honestly don't know. So here we go. In general, the effects of kratom in humans are dose-dependent. Small doses produce cocaine-like stimulation, while larger doses cause morphine-like sedative narcotic effects.
So it's crack light.
It's crack light. It's diet crack.
I can't believe it's not crack.
You heard it here first, folks. Right.
Well, that's the educational segment done with.
That's the educational segment done with, and the end of section 1, article 1. Cool, that was all right.
Yeah, that's...
It'll do. But I'm not feeling that optimistic. Any injuries sustained after 25. I'm now 26.
Oh, yeah, you're dead. You're deteriorating.
Oh, my body's just falling apart.
I myself am exactly 25, so it's like, yes, I don't have long left.
You're teetering on the edge. It's like it's a coin toss every time you get hurt.
I've got about 3 months left where I can maybe break my leg and be fine, but otherwise I'm done for. You'll have to put me down, take me out around the back of the shed and shoot me.
And drop a meteor on your head.
Yeah.
That's what we did with the T-Rex whose legs gave out when he got too old.
Oh, yeah, you're right, that's it. It was exactly it. It's like full old yeller a T-Rex by meteor strike.
With a meteor.
Yeah.
Okay.
History.
Dinosaurs were unreal.
What? Of course dinosaurs were real.
I'm Eris Headwarden. I know my shit.
Oh, okay, of course. I forget you're also, as well as working for the government, an expert on dinosaurs, which weren't real. Cryptids, on the other hand.
Yeah, wake up, guys. Mothman is real. Dinosaurs are not.
Right. Anyway,
On to
OC Corner.
Yes, sorry, go on.
No, that's this OC Corner. This is where we've come up with something, and we hope you'll like it. Last time, you made a little quiz for me.
Yes, it was great. I had a wonderful time, and I'm sure you did as well.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
I didn't miscount the scores. You got the prize you deserved for the points you got.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. Because I liked it so much, I've done a quiz for you this week.
Really?
Yes.
Yay!
And it's a nice music quiz, because everyone loves a music quiz.
Oh, no. I'm bad at music quiz.
Nah, you'll be fine. Anyway, so I've named it Name This Song.
Oh, no.
I'm going to read you some lyrics. I want you to guess the song.
Right, let's go.
Right, ready? First one. Na 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 na.
Can you give me that again?
Na 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 na.
So it's na 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 na.
Yeah. Or nah, however you want to pronounce it.
Nah. Is it something by Rihanna?
No.
Bugger.
Right, I need a final answer because I've got a few of these.
Oh, right, okay, you know.
This is name that song. Come on. Play the game.
All right. It's Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Nah.
What is it?
That was So What by Pink.
Oh!
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'll try to start off easy. I thought you'd get that. Next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na.
Na,
Na, na, na.
Na, 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 na.
Come on, it's not that difficult. You've heard it.
Oh, I'm sure I have. I don't even know how to answer these. Give it to me again. We're going to cut so much of this out.
Na, na. Jesus Christ, why? Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Na, na, na.
Can you try and give me a melody?
Well, no, because that would make it far too easy.
Can you give me a bit of the melody?
Na, na, na.
Na, na, na. Na, na, na. It's not that. Shit.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Is it I Believe in Miracles by Hot Chocolate?
It is not.
Okay. What is it?
That was Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I hate that song.
Yeah, I know you do. That's why I've picked that. I thought
Eris
you might
loves
enjoy
it,
that.
Eris is obsessed with the Beatles.
Poor taste in music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eris Edwarden does have terrible taste in music.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Just got the weirdest stuff in there.
Yeah, I bet. Right, you ready for song 3?
Let's go. Song 3.
Na, na. Na, 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 na. I can't give you the melody because I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Was it in Full Metal Jacket?
I don't believe so.
All right. Is it Mozart's Fourth Symphony?
No.
Okay.
It was E-Pro by Beck.
Okay. I know what that song is off the top of my head.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might. It's okay. We're halfway.
Great. Halfway. This is torture.
Song 4. Na, 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 na.
Is it Hey There Delilah by the Plain White T's?
It is not.
Okay. What is it?
It's Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith.
Oh. Na 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 na.
Yeah.
I should have known that one.
You should have known that one. Big news recently.
I thought we agreed we would stop talking about.
We did, but I needed another song.
Fair enough.
Some
There's
fun.
not enough Nas out there.
There's a lot of them, but like I try to find songs you might know.
Ah, right,
so,
okay.
Which is a little bit
I
difficult.
remember having that album in my car.
Yeah, I remember you having that album in your car. Anyway, na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
Yes.
Is it The Pretender by Foo Fighters?
It is not.
Okay. I thought that one was really close, though, wasn't it?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was All the Small Things by Blink-182.
Oh, I hope that doesn't pick up the dog barking. I hate it.
We'll find out in post. Right, you happy?
Yes.
Right. So
Last question.
bonus one.
Bonus round.
Bonus.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Or is it na na na?
No, you're right, it might be. The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise.
Is it Megadeth, Rain in Blood?
No.
There's going to be a lot of people who are very angry at that.
I think there might be. Would you like to know what that was for the bonus question?
Yes.
That was Na 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 by My Chemical Romance.
Ah. What was my score?
I believe you got 0. And I don't know how you managed it. Like, I thought they were pretty easy.
I kind of feel like you might have deliberately given me quite a hard quiz because you weren't very pleased with the quiz last week.
No, not at all. I worked very hard on this, I'll have you know.
Okay.
Did a lot of research.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had to really think about what songs have "na" in them.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I even thought of a name for the quiz, so what more do you want from me?
Name. Right, sign the quiz off, like it's the end of the show.
No, I don't know how to.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Na Na Na, Name That Song, with my guest, Eris Headwarden, who today broke our record score by scoring 0 points. Something like that would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, except it was Na Na Name This Song, not Na 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 Name This Song.
Alright, fine. Fuck you. Moving on to Florida Man of the Week.
Right, Florida Man of the Week, which we have prepared ahead of time.
Yes. We tried to keep up with current affairs. Flares.
Flares. I like flares.
Let's find a Florida man dated the 1st of April.
1st of April, yeah.
Florida man. It's Florida Man. The article literally says Florida man, April 1st. Florida man arrested after allegedly breaking into office, leaving sign in window saying secretary wanted $17 an hour.
A man broke into the office of Custom Pools by Precision in Port Charlotte last Saturday, but instead of taking anything, he left a sign begging for an assistant secretary at $17 per hour.
That's a very interesting way to advertise for a new job.
It is. Like, break into someone else's business to advertise for a secretary for yourself.
Unless it was for that business. Unless he was trying to do that business a favour.
Maybe
it could have been part of a long con.
Go on.
Like, you go in there, you break into an office, you put up a sign in the window saying secretary wanted, and then you go in
and make yourself the secretary.
Yeah, interview for the position.
Yeah. And then you steal everything.
And then because obviously that immediately gives you full and unrestricted access to the stationery cupboard.
Ah, yes, and that is where the good stuff's at.
That is where the good stuff is at.
Like, pencils get expensive.
They do.
So.
Truly. I take it Brian Stokeman has got a massive backlog of stationery that is stolen from various employers over the years.
Oh, obviously. And, like, it's loads of headed paper as well, which is just completely useless to him because he doesn't work for the company anymore.
What an idiot. Where does he keep all those old pencils and pens, do you think?
It's probably a stolen filing cabinet or stacks and stacks on shelves in folders.
Like an old coffee jar.
Yeah, I could believe that.
He's got like an old Stettler pencil from like 2001.
Oh, that's antique.
It's very antique.
Yeah.
But he's sharpened both ends of it, so it's immediately halved its residual value.
Oh, it's a shame. I don't know why people sharpen both ends of a pencil. It's weird.
I don't know, I'm kind of into it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Depends on how long. It depends on like whether or not you've got somewhere to put your sharpenings as well. Can be useful.
How?
Well, if you don't have anywhere to put your sharpenings, you pre-sharpen your pencil on both ends ahead of time.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant like, oh yes, like I don't have anywhere to put these sharpenings, but I'll still sharpen the other side.
So I'll sharpen
helpful.
more pencil.
Yeah, like what are you trying to do? But no, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so deputies say that this is not only bizarre and odd behaviour, it's also illegal to enter someone else's private property without permission or consent with intent to commit burglary, even if you're just helping yourself to some food from their fridge.
One thing he didn't do while inside was steal anything. If that wasn't strange enough already, the weirdest thing is what he left behind, a sign saying secretary wanted. I mean, we knew that.
Yeah,
that was
we already
established in title and article, I believe.
Well, that was pretty dumb.
That was pretty dumb.
There he is. There's a very asymmetrical head.
Yes, this man does have quite an asymmetrical head. That haircut especially.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in the hair or if that's like in the shape of his bonds. Like.
Yeah, good question. To be fair, like he might be looking slightly off centre.
He looks tired. He looks like he just carried out the most pointless burglary ever.
They literally caught him like as he was trying to leave the building.
Yeah, and he still hasn't slept.
Yeah,
and he knows he's not getting his sign back. or a secretary.
Well, yeah, that's it. It's like, yeah, it's like, we can post bail. It's like, yeah, just call my secretary. Oh, wait, no.
Or like the police rocked up, caught him red-handed. Are you here to apply for the position?
Absolutely, yes. I have so much experience.
I'm certainly not paid enough to deal with whatever this shit is, like, as a police officer. And that's the Florida Man of the Week.
That was okay. I think there are better Florida Man stories.
There are better Florida men out there, but
there are.
This is not the Florida Man we wanted, but the one we needed.
What's the one we got, at least?
That's certainly right.
Well,
I think that's the end of it.
I think that might be right. That's been fun. Thank you, Eris.
It's been good.
I'm sorry, am I keeping you up?
Yeah, Eris works the night shift.
Oh, of course, yeah. At a government.
At a government.
A government, yeah.
A government.
Yeah. I'm going to guess it's Australia then.
It could. Yes, of course. And that's why the ceiling's worn, because it's upside down.
Yeah.
The house is upside down.
Yeah, it's not him brushing his head against the ceiling, like taking the paint off. It's him walking across
his
it.
Feet wearing through the paint on the ceiling. Because, of course, the house is upside down to remind him of home.
Yeah. Well, that's just bloody ridiculous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Nonsense.
Right, what's a wholesome thought for the week?
I did one last time, so I think it's your turn this week.
I think it's up to Eris today. Somebody tweeted this. It's a little BuzzFeed article, and somebody tweeted, "Best advice from my dad. You believed in Santa for 8 years. You can believe in yourself for 10 seconds." Isn't that nice?
That's nice advice.
That's good.
Yeah. More people need to believe in themselves.
Yeah. Even 10 seconds a week would be good.
Yeah.
For some people, that would be a flying start.
I suppose it would. A lot of hassle.
Tell me about it.
It's tiring.
And that's the end of the podcast for this week. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Eris.
See you next time.
Indeed. Bye-bye.
Bye, listeners.